All right. Good afternoon. Here we are at the UMass Orchard in Belchertown, Massachusetts. Today's March 16th, 2022. I hate that 2022. Here with a group of people that we're going to kind of do a pruning demo, but before they start in too much, I want to talk about stuff. Do you guys think you know? Hold on a second. I figured out how to switch the camera here. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Okay, hold on. What are these?
These are Ambrosia.
And how old are they?
What leaf is this, Sean?
These ones are third leaf.
Third leaf?
Third or fourth. Half of them got bought. You get another half cut after. So some are third, some are fourth.
You got to really talk when we're. Just try and speak up when we're doing this. So, I got what rootstock?
G41, I think, right?
Geneva 41s. All right. So we got a couple growers here, and I've got the UMass Orchard farm staff. I won't introduce everybody. So what are you guys thinking in terms of pruning these?
So first we tried training them, pulling them down, but they ain't really working out well.
I've worked on a couple, but not most.
And then they're at the age where you want to cut them off. So we don't really have a theory yet, but we're going to cut off most of the big ones this year. You think all of them? All right, Mo says all the big ones.
Wait a minute. Okay. So you did a little training, did a little pruning last year.
Yep.
Not much.
Nope.
I started looking at these. Ambrosia's a variety that we're not that familiar with. It's new. It does have a tendency to shoot these heavy upright branches, very vertical, grow vertically. This isn't the best example here, but let's move over here and look. And again, like this stuff here. So, and this one here, no?
Well, that's coming off.
So I've gotten a little advice from various people as to how to treat these. So how are we going to treat them?
Well, it sounds like we're going to take most of the big, thick limbs off.
Okay.
Mo has more experience with these than me.
All the big branches are coming off?
So no, where are they going to set fruit?
So where are they going to set fruit for this year then? Apples?
Probably these some. I mean, there's
Well,
some
they're not going to have me.
Yes.
Because all that one.
Yeah.
kind of a balance.
Let's not lose any fingers.
Yeah, they're tip bearers here.
Like, don't send the shoot off really small. This stuff is just going to take off even though that's going to be off worse. You want to fill in that. You want to fill in the
Talk loud.
Want to fill in the bare wood, the blind wood. I'd be swapping leaders, not necessarily going any taller. We're already plenty tall enough, aren't they?
They're way tall enough. So I was thinking in the summer we come back in here, but
Well, yeah, you could do that if you have time.
yeah, we never have time. That was the goal. Right. They just keep going up, right?
Yeah.
These are 4 feet apart,
3 and
3
a half.
feet. I'd consider taking some of these down near the bottom and tying them up and make a double leader tree. Because they're so strong.
There's a couple of them in here when you leave the tree. That's
Yeah.
what we did.
They're so strong. Ours are 2 foot. Ours are planted the same year, same rootstock. Ours are at 2 feet, and they're much calmer than these are. I would consider adding another leader right here in between. And then you get more of these dard branches here, which is really what you want, the smaller dards to fill in the space. And then you don't have, because they want to grow so upright when they're strong, you can't, it's hard to get a flat branch to fill the space in between the trunks.
What if you just tied it down?
We tried that, as you see.
They tend to get blind wood on them when they're really strong and you bend them down like that.
That's strong. That's kind of suckers off.
Yeah, they just go straight up again.
We did tie ours down. The year of planting.
Yeah.
Was it the year of planting? Yeah.
That didn't work out. It did work out.
It did, to a degree. But the best thing to do is just get that big wood out of there completely. And I'd be rotating that leader.
I don't like them. I don't like them any taller than right here. To be honest with you, but
If you you have a platform to pick the
Yeah.
top.
Gotta
And
speak
if
up.
you're-
Talk loud.
If you're keeping your trees relatively narrow, and you're gonna have a lot of space in between the trees too. You can go up. What are your 12 feet here between the rows?
12.
You can go 12 or maybe even 13 feet up, in my opinion.
Really?
If you keep them there.
If you keep them narrow.
So, I've been told by people who are supposedly ambrosia experts north of the border, there was a disagreement. One said cut all the big limbs off, period. Okay. The other one said, well, maybe you can make a double leader tree out of some of these.
Why don't
The
you
problem with the double leader tree, I see it right now. I just don't see a lot of good branches to do that. Now let me just give my 2 cents. What's the real mistake here with ambrosia? I think
Well, you think they're planted too far apart.
exactly. I mean, ambrosia really is easy to deal with if you plant 2 feet apart, because then you're not. Then all you're dealing with is small wood like this.
So, you know, sure.
You just never let the big wood get going, and I'm not trying to be critical. I'm not trying to because
You are, John. Don't kid
you
yourself.
probably could have cut out some of the big wood last year, would have helped, but you didn't do it. But that's okay. But I think Mo and Andre, I don't know. I just don't see too much opportunity. There might be a little, if you look at some trees over there, there might be a little opportunity to make a double leader. But I think, frankly, they'd just be better off just coming through here, cutting all the big wood off. Anything, what I'm concerned about is stuff like this. Now what? Probably let this crop up this year, but then this will be cut off next year. Maybe if you want to hang a crop on this, go ahead. But you've got to get, I'd say, you're well on your way there. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you guys chop the big wood out of here. It'll look like HE double L for a while. Like, actually, let's move down here.
John, our one rule was no swearing. You broke it.
Oh, I said HE double L. So, I mean, that tree, it looks terrible, but I think that's what you got to do.
Yeah.